Welcome to the ultimate showdown between two of the most iconic supercar brands in the world, Lamborghini and Ferrari. These Italian stallions, one breathed into existence by a tractor manufacturer with a chip on his shoulder, the other a byproduct of Enzo Ferrari's relentless pursuit of racing glory, have been duking it out for decades. Today we'll be comparing these two automotive giants across 5 key categories: performance, design, technology, heritage, and the one that probably keeps you up at night: price. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to dive headfirst into a world of screaming engines, neck-snapping acceleration, and enough automotive passion to melt tarmac. By the end of this video, you'll not only know the difference between a Huracan and a 488, but you'll also have a newfound appreciation for the sheer engineering brilliance and artistic madness that goes into crafting these automotive masterpieces. Right then, let's talk power. It's the lifeblood of these Italian exotics. The reason they make grown adults weak at the knees and cause dogs to bark involuntarily. Ferrari, with its lineage steeped in Formula One, has always been about high-revving, naturally aspirated engines. Take the Ferrari 488, a car that sounds like a choir of angry angels. Its 3.9-litre twin-turbocharged V8 churns out a whopping 661 horsepower, catapulting the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 3 seconds flat. It's the kind of acceleration that rearranges your internal organs and leaves you gasping for air. But Lamborghini, oh, Lamborghini. They march to the beat of their own drum, a drum often played with a sledgehammer. They're known for their monstrous V10 and V12 engines, naturally aspirated beasts that produce a sound so visceral it could melt glaciers. Their current flagship, the Aventador, packs a 6.5-litre V12 that unleashes a thunderous 759 horsepower, enough to shame a small country's power grid. 0 to 60, try a mere 2.9 seconds. It's like being shot out of a cannon, only more comfortable and significantly more stylish. But it's not just about brute force, is it? Both Ferrari and Lamborghini have embraced turbocharging in recent years, squeezing even more power from their engines, but they've done it without sacrificing the character, the soul of what makes their engines so special. These are cars that don't just get you from A to B, they grab you by the scruff of the neck and hurl you there at warp speed, all while providing a soundtrack that would make Beethoven weep. Now let's talk about something just as important as horsepower, looking good while deploying it. And when it comes to design, Ferrari and Lamborghini are like two Italian fashion houses, constantly trying to outdo each other on the runway. Ferrari, with its long and illustrious history, has a design language that's instantly recognizable. Elegant, flowing lines, a low-slung silhouette, and a front end that looks like it could sniff out a racetrack blindfolded. It's all about timeless beauty, the kind of car that looks as good today as it will in 50 years. Lamborghini, on the other hand, takes a more, shall we say, flamboyant approach. Their cars are all sharp angles, aggressive lines, and enough aerodynamic wizardry to make a fighter jet jealous. They're the automotive equivalent of a raging bull, all muscle and testosterone, demanding attention wherever they go. Take the Huracan, for example. It's like a wedge of cheese, sculpted by the gods themselves. With its low, wide stance, sharp creases, and those iconic scissor doors that open upwards like a billionaire's secret lair. It's the kind of car that makes you want to wear a leather jacket and grow your hair long, even if you're a balding accountant from Basingstoke. Then there's the Ferrari F8 Tributo, a car that's as beautiful as its name suggests. It's a masterclass in aerodynamic efficiency with its sculpted curves, active aero elements, and that iconic flying buttress rear window that pays homage to Ferrari's racing heritage. But it's not just about looks, you see. Both Ferrari and Lamborghini are obsessed with aerodynamics, using every trick in the book to cheat the wind and stick their cars to the road like glue. Whether it's active spoilers, diffusers that look like they belong on a spaceship, or underbody trays that are smoother than a baby's bottom, these cars are designed to slice through the air with minimal resistance. Alright, enough about looks and brute force. Let's talk about brains, because these Italian stallions are more than just pretty faces with big engines. They're packed with enough technology to make a NASA engineer blush. Ferrari, with its Formula One pedigree, has always been at the forefront of automotive innovation. Their cars are rolling test beds for cutting-edge technology, from advanced traction control systems that make you look like a driving god to hybrid powertrains that deliver mind-bending performance without sacrificing fuel efficiency. Take the SF90 Stradale, Ferrari's first plug-in hybrid supercar. It combines a 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 with 3 electric motors to produce a combined output of 986 horsepower. That's right, 986 horsepower in a car that can also silently glide through city streets on electric power alone. It's the best of both worlds, like having your cake and eating it too. But Lamborghini isn't afraid of a little technological wizardry either. They've embraced all-wheel drive systems that provide ludicrous amounts of grip, allowing you to unleash the full fury of their engines without ending up wrapped around a tree. And their interiors, once Spartan affairs designed for driving purists, are now packed with touch screens, digital displays, and enough luxury features to make a sultan feel right at home. Both Ferrari and Lamborghini are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in a supercar. They're incorporating lightweight materials like carbon fiber and aluminum into their construction, making their cars lighter and faster than ever before, and they're constantly developing new aerodynamic aids, active suspension systems, and driver assistance features that make these high-performance machines more accessible and enjoyable to drive. Now, let's delve into something a bit more intangible, but equally important: heritage. You see, both Ferrari and Lamborghini have histories as rich and complex as a perfectly aged balsamic vinegar. Ferrari, founded by the enigmatic Enzo Ferrari, a man who ate, slept and breathed motorsport, has a legacy built on racing glory. From Formula One to Le Mans, Ferrari has conquered it all, etching its name into the annals of motorsport history with countless victories and championships. Owning a Ferrari isn't just about owning a car, it's about owning a piece of that legacy, a piece of racing history. It's about the prancing horse badge, a symbol of power, performance and exclusivity recognized the world over. Lamborghini, on the other hand, has a more rebellious, almost David and Goliath origin story. Ferruccio Lamborghini, a successful tractor manufacturer, famously took umbrage with Enzo Ferrari himself, leading him to create his own automotive company to prove a point. And prove a point he did. Lamborghini's cars quickly gained a reputation for their outrageous designs, powerful engines, and uncompromising performance. They were the anti-Ferrari, the rebel yell in a world of refined elegance, and they appealed to a different kind of driver, one who wasn't afraid to stand out from the crowd. Over the years, both Ferrari and Lamborghini have evolved, but they've never forgotten their roots. They've stayed true to their core values, their DNA, and that's what makes them so special. They're not just car companies, they're icons, legends, representing the very pinnacle of automotive passion and engineering excellence. Now for the bit that might have you reaching for the antacids, the price. Because let's be honest, owning a piece of Italian automotive exotica doesn't come cheap. Ferrari, with its legendary status and limited production runs, commands a premium price tag. Think hundreds of thousands of pounds, or even millions for limited edition models. And don't forget about the upkeep. Servicing a Ferrari is like sending your child to Eton. Expect eye-watering bills and a healthy dose of financial anxiety, but hey, at least you can sleep soundly knowing your money went towards keeping a team of highly trained Italian technicians employed. They probably sing opera while they work on your car, to keep their spirits up. Lamborghini, while still a luxury brand, tends to be slightly more attainable, at least at the entry level. You can snag a used Gallardo for the price of a decent family hatchback, though be warned, running costs will still make you wince. But then again, who needs a functioning liver when you can tell people you own a Lamborghini? But honestly, comparing the price of these cars is almost beside the point. They're not appliances, they're investments, experiences, works of art on wheels. You're not just buying a car, you're buying a ticket to an exclusive club, a club where the only entry requirement is an unhealthy obsession with speed, design, and the sound of a perfectly tuned engine. So, which brand do you think comes out on top? Let us know in the comments below. Honestly, it's like choosing between Sophia Loren and Gina Lollobrigida in their prime. An impossible task. Both Lamborghini and Ferrari represent the absolute pinnacle of automotive excellence. each with its own unique character, heritage, and appeal. Ultimately, the best way to decide is to throw logic out the window, listen to your heart, and pick the one that makes your soul sing. Because at the end of the day, that's what these cars are all about, pure, unadulterated passion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting comparisons.